Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching today. Today's video is a speed build and tour of the Corona Castle and Village here in Delverdale in the Wishing Alps over on Wishblossom Ranch. And I knew immediately that I wanted to put Corona here. I really wanted to bring Rapunzel and Flynn here, but also this Corona Castle looks so good in this particular area because you can see it from many different viewpoints when riding through the Wishing Alps over different bridges and things, and I'll show some of that. I also really like that it's near the water, high up on a mountain, and the Wishing Way Road areas, more near the water, is where I'll be putting Flynn and Rapunzel and like the Snuggly Duckling and the rest of the Corona Village. But for here, for this build, I am doing the castle with a surrounding village using these building kits pieces from the Wishblossom Alp area, which I just think are perfect. They just look so good and always looked very Corona to me, and the color scheme obviously matches this castle so well. So I just wanted to build a nice little tight kind of central village area right outside the castle using these, and I wanted to make it all basically enclosed. I do leave some spaces that I can access mining nodes and stuff all around, but I played around with these house skins to make it not symmetrical, give it some kind of depth by just moving them in different ways so that I could create the kind of look that I wanted. I really wish we had like more pieces of this style, but I do really like what I was able to come up with the few different pieces that we have. And like one of these things is I wish we had like just a straight wall, but we don't. But I did create this kind of wall that to border the entrance to the castle, and I do like how that turned out. It took quite a few pieces, but I took some time grinding for this. And then I'm just gonna start building kind of the path to the castle so I can kind of figure out how I want where the wall should fit, that I can have like a central entrance point. And I'm just gonna keep building from there. So I have all the buildings set how I want, and then I'm going to put some path and some more details to kind of decorate this area. So I'll let you kind of enjoy that part of this build. So for the castle area, I ended up doing this in multiple different ways, just trying out all these different ideas that I'd had, and just, you know, sometimes things don't work out as you hope, or it just wasn't coming to me. So I spent too much time on it, and eventually I couldn't record anymore, and I finally got it to where I was happy with it and decided to just do this part of the speed build using the kind of undo method here. So hopefully that's okay. I mean, it's kind of a little bit better because, you know, I kind of like watching it myself because there's not so much of the camera movements when I'm going around like decorating all different kinds of areas, you know. So anyways, you might have caught during part of the little village build, you might have seen over in the castle area I had kind of a different design there, but anyways, I'm really happy with how this turned out. When I started building here, I really wanted to put a stable area for the carriage. So I should have put a couple more horses in there. Unfortunately, the horses won't stay where you put them even if you block them in. But I tried. So I made a little stable area and then kind of like a driveway for the carriage so that you could, you know, come get into your carriage here, where it was easy for them to hook the horses up and everything. And then I just wanted to use the Corona fountain, of course, and kind of played around with different pathing, but pathing looks a little bit different on the snow depending what it is. So this is what I came up with. I really like this Eternity Isle pathing with this castle, and I decided to just make two kind of extensions of the castle, like two big balcony style outdoor areas of the castle, and use this kind of marble and stone items that we got from the Storybook Vale Sleeping Beauty update, as I had not used them yet. And I do think the stone goes really well, obviously, with this Corona castle. As you can see, it has all these stone kind of colored accents and red accents. So the Sleeping Beauty and Corona chairs and everything go really well together. And so I just made a very big, elegant dining area on this side, which maybe I should have put on the side not near the stables. But you know what? It's just a game and nobody's here. Eating anyways, but I just thought that looked really nice on this side. And then of course I wanted to have some kind of like garden and outdoor area with just a little bit like maybe Rapunzel would paint and stuff. So I decided to use the Tiana gazebo over here because of the red top, but there's many gazebos that look really good with this castle. The like storybook gazebo matches the gazebo that came with the Beast and Belle bundle. The rose gazebo looks really elegant and goes well with this castle. And you can even make a gazebo out of the greenhouse walls and gazebo piece that we got from the last star path. So yeah, a lot of options that you could do here. Anyways, when I was undoing it, didn't even show the gazebo, but it'll pop up when I leave furniture mode. So I just kind of put a lot of flowers around, some books, some painting, and then I finished it off with some trees and foliage around the outside. And that will complete this whole build, my Corona Castle and Village. That takes up the whole Delverdale area. I really love how this turned out. I love riding through here when I come up here to get resources and everything, and I hope that you enjoy it as well. So I'll go through the tour and you can see the castle and the village from some of these viewpoints, which I think is so beautiful. Right here is, I believe, Silver Summit, or one of the snowy biomes across the way. At sunset you can see the big castle in the distance that they have that you can't get to, and then you see the Corona Castle. Looks so beautiful from here. I still haven't decorated these areas, as you can see around me, but it looks so nice coming up over this bridge passing, especially in the sunset, as you can see. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and walk through the tour of the full build. It covered all of Delverdale, and I'll let you enjoy the tour with the music. And that's going to finish off the tour. I really hope that you enjoyed this and maybe got some inspiration. I've been really loving Wishblossom Ranch and all the things that come with it. Even though there's still a few bugs right now and things, I'm hoping that those get fixed soon in the next update and you can make your build even better. I'm really looking forward to doing more builds here, and I hope that you'll enjoy seeing them when I get them out. So thanks again so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe if you liked it and you haven't done so yet. And I hope that y'all have a really wonderful rest of your day.